guys, welcome back. And today I'm gonna share with you guys my 2023 all-time makeup favorites. If you're new here, I do makeup content on Instagram and TikTok. These are just things that I loved in 2023 that really stuck out to me, used all the time, I had obsessions with. All of them come out in 2023. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think so. Let's just get into all of my favorites. I'm gonna try to go in the order that I do my makeup. So first up is primer. I'm not really big on primer because I feel like you don't actually need primer, you just need good skin prep. But one primer that I did love a lot this year was Freck Beauty Rich Protect and Prime Serum Base. So it's like a serum and a primer. It was just like that tacky, gooey feeling that just give you that instant plump and tackiness on your skin, and I loved the scent of this. This was totally a slept on product. I really enjoyed this year for primer. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. You guys, if you have not tried this by now, please do me a favor. Do yourself a favor and trust me on this. This product is a must. This is the best. I constantly say this is one of the best makeup products on the market. It is just so good. It's so beautiful on the skin. This is one of the main reasons, these two together are the main reasons why I basically stopped wearing foundation. This gives you that glow from within, that lit glow from within, healthy skin look. It's such a beautiful product, and there's honestly really nothing like this. So if you haven't tried it, I'm shocked. And this is probably, and this should be at the top of your list to try. It's amazing. Moving right into foundations. 2023 was the year that I decided that I kind of don't really like foundation anymore. Like, I don't need to wear foundation anymore. But there are two that stuck out to me that I did really enjoy before I stopped using foundation this year. And that was, of course, the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. This is so good. It's probably one of the best foundations I have ever tried, and I was actually shocked by this. I went out and bought this for you guys to review because it was requested on my TikTok, and I am so happy that I did because I ended up loving it a lot. Like, a lot. I got it at the same time as the Makeup by Mario one, and I just always wanted to use this one. It's super lightweight. They have a great shade range for the neutral undertone girlies like myself, and I feel like all skin types can use this. A lot of good reviews were on TikTok for oily skin, dry skin, everything. It worked well with all of my other products. Like, I can't say enough good things about this. I have a feeling it's going to be on a lot of people's favorite products of 2023. I never liked skin tints because I always feel like they didn't have enough coverage or they were too greasy, but I did get one this year that I really love. This is the YSL Bare Look Tint. This is so good. I don't think I talked about this enough, but it actually was a gem this year for me, and I have been using it a lot in the last couple weeks. So this is really good. I really like this. If you want to splurge, you want something nice, then definitely give this a try. I feel like it has great coverage. It's not greasy. I'm wearing it today and it just looks really good. I love it. Moving on to concealer. I honestly tried a lot of concealers this year, and I did like a lot, but all of that went away when I tried Miss Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Concealer. This Haus Labs concealer changed the game for me. Like, I compare every concealer to this. Every time I have to use another concealer, it feels like an actual job to me. Like, I only want to use my Haus Labs concealer. Again, they have such a good shade range. I already have a backup of it, and I never do that because I have so much makeup on this earring. I'm gonna do an earring switch because it keeps coming out. Every new concealer that I get, I always end up comparing it to this one, and I just always want to go back to this one. This is definitely my 2023 favorite. I don't even have to think about it. It's the only one that I'm actually going to share because I love it that much. I want you to try this one and this one only. Thank you very much. And then cream bronzer. I actually laid off on the bronzer a lot this year, but I did really love this one. I used it all the time on my TikTok lives. It was my favorite. This is from Sarahsowse Beauty. It's their hybrid putty bronzer, which is like a cream to matte formula. I just loved it. It looks like skin. It's so lightweight. It's just so thin, but it's so beautiful on the skin. The color is perfect, and because whenever I used this, I never used powder bronzer. I felt like it was enough and it just dried down nicely. Like, I can't say enough good things about this. I really, really loved this a lot. 2023, I ended up trying liquid contour and fell in love with it. This is kind of why I put bronzer on the backseat, is because I fell in love with liquid contour, which I actually feel like looks a lot more natural on the skin. It just enhances where I want it to enhance without being like too much. Color wise, this one is from Moira. It's their Face and Sculpt liquid contour. It's such a good formula. It's super thin, blends in really well, looks great on the skin. It's almost like undetectable in my opinion. It's so pretty. I love it. I'm on my second bottle already. Must have. I can't do my makeup without this, even if it's just on my nose contour. Love it. I have a lot of blushes, but I'm only going to show you the ones that I reach for the most, which are the Rare Beauty liquid blushes and the Moira liquid blushes. I like the Moira ones because they have a good matte formula, and I like the dewy radiant ones in Rare Beauty, but these were definitely my most used blushes of 2023, and I will continue to use these. These are my absolute favorite, and I can't get enough of them. So win-win. These are definitely much cheaper, and I have a code. Anything from Moira you can get with my code, and they're already so affordable. They are a girl's girl, so check them out. But these are my favorite blushes of 2023. Okay, when it comes to powder, I have one holy grail powder product. This will probably be on my favorites every single year, but it is the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. You guys always want to give me a heart attack and tell me that this is discontinued or going to be discontinued, but you're always wrong, thank God. Everyone that I have recommended this to and they've tried it, they love it just as much as me. It's actually a powder foundation, which I didn't know, but it has such a beautiful, lightweight, like baked formula that it's not heavy at all. It's not one of those heavy powder foundations. It's crazy, but it has such good coverage. I swear by this powder. I just love it so much. This is a holy grail, a staple in my makeup routine for sure. Another pressed powder that I really liked this year was for under my eyes, and it is the Essence All About Matte powder. It's just a pressed translucent matte powder. I loved to brighten under my eyes with this. It reminds me of the Fenty one, but this is under $5. This is, how much is this one? I don't even know, but yeah, this is a blotting powder. This is a matte powder. It's kind of the same thing though, and it's really, really good. You guys should definitely check this out if you're looking for something to just ever so slightly naturally brighten under your eyes. This is the one. For loose powders, I had two favorites this year. First is the Sephora Translucent Loose Powder. This is a slept-on product from Sephora collection. It's super affordable. It works really good. But the Hourglass Translucent Veil Powder is my other favorite, and I will say that I think this one is going to work for more skin types. I think this might be a little too thick for people with dry skin. This one is going to work for everyone because it is so micro, really fine milled powder, really high end. I love it. This is my second mini size of this year. For blush, I really only had one favorite blush this year, and it was the Juvia's Place Duo Blush in Volume 2. I personally feel like I only need this blush in my life, and I could live with just this one for all of my looks. It just always works for all of them, and I love it. I actually got really into highlighter this year, which is surprising for me because I have never been a powdered highlighter fan at all. Like, ever since I can remember doing makeup, I've never really liked highlighter that much. I don't know. I just always liked using glowy products before my foundation. That was always the way that I got a glow on my face. But these three products had me going this year with the powder glow. First one being this Revlon Skin Lights. It's a drugstore highlighter, which is actually shocking to me. Like, highlighter from the drugstore being my favorite. What? From Revlon? This is so good. I loved this in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. And then Moira again came out with these Dream Light highlighters, and there's this one in Ballerina Pink. I just loved this so much. I definitely loved pinky blushes a lot more this year, so the pinky highlighter with the pinky blush was just so cute. Then at the end of the year, I rediscovered the Milani Baked Blushes in the shade Dolce Pink. I'm wearing this today actually, and it's beautiful. It is really beautiful on the skin. The more I got into glowy skin but still loving powder is when I started leaning more into the powder highlight and the, what are these called? like blushes with the sheen, blush toppers. So that happened this year and I'm not mad. Oh my gosh, when it comes to eyebrows, I found a lot. I rediscovered the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is the holy grail. It's my favorite. And I definitely discovered that I like the more micro pencils for the brows. I don't have one here, but the Kosas Nano Brow is really good. This is from Revlon, the Micro Brow. I thoroughly enjoyed this as much as the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And then Sephora collection there, this is their, is it a micro brow? Their brow pencil, but you can tell it's like the skinnier kind. So I loved all three of these this year, plus the Kosas Nano Brow. I've tried so many and these were just like my favorites. When it comes to brows, I had two other star products. You guys know I love the laminated fluffy brow look. That's like my go-to brow look. This is the Ardell Brow Glue Instant Lamination Lift. It's a little finicky and you have to learn how to use this properly, but once you use it properly, it is so good. I loved this one so much. But it's a little hard to kind of get your hands on. Like I never see it in store. It was on Amazon, now it's not. So like, I don't even know what's up with this product. Ardell, let us know. I went to an Ardell event this year and it was in our goodie bag. So I'm like, okay, it must still be a thing. I'm confused, but it's so good. But this video, is this gonna be out? By the time this video is up, this product is probably out and I got to work with them. And I am so honored that I got to be one of the people to work with them on this launch. But this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Gel and it is so good. I have been waiting for a product like this. I didn't like the original Brow Freeze. I just didn't like any of the brow products that were in pots and you had to stick your spoolie in there. I just was not a big fan of that at all. I love these ones that come with their own applicator. Like it's just so much easier in my opinion, and the applicator is amazing. The applicator is made to put this on your brows, so I love, love, love this product. I just got it, but I'm obsessed with it. I know I'm obsessed when it's basically what I want to use. It basically takes over and it becomes a holy grail right away. That's how I know it's good and I'm obsessed. So once again, I'm so happy I get to be one of the first people to share this because it is bomb.com. You guys will see, you guys have to get it. And then when it comes to eyeshadow, I pretty much always went back to the look that I'm wearing today, which is just some bronzer and a little bit of glitter and a little bit of brown liner. But in order to achieve that perfect brown in the crease, I've been using this Ciate London South Beach bronzer. It's so pretty. I would never put this bronzer on my face because I have in the past and it is just too orange, too much for my liking. But on the eyes, it's so pretty because it has that like sparkle in it and I just love that. It's just, you can just wear it on its own and it's the perfect eyeshadow, crease color, whatever you want to call it. I discovered the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadows in Space Cowboy. Of course, this is like a viral sensation. And then Cosmic as well. This is more like a cool tone silver. And Moira also released some called their Chroma Light shadows. This one is so similar to Space Cowboy in the shade Sugar Crush. I'm actually wearing this one today. And then another affordable alternative. This is affordable, but this is also affordable. This is ColourPop Ritz. This is known to be the Space Cowboy dupe. They're similar, but it's not the same. In a few different ways, it's not the same, but they're all similar enough. So I loved the sparkly eyelid. I think a little bit of twinkle, a little bit of sparkle on your eyelid just is the perfect little touch to take your makeup to the next level. If you're someone who doesn't like to wear a lot of makeup, but you want a little something, these are perfect. Another thing I really loved this year was from Moira. It is their what are these called? Dazzle Diamond Days Shadow. Liquid shadow from Moira. This was another like top favorite for me. I loved topping my eye looks with these. It's just another pretty sparkle, glitter, loved it. And I have something else. You know what I really liked this year for eyeshadow and like liners is eyeshadow sticks. I really loved the ones from Freck Beauty. They're called Shadow Slides. These are their eyeshadow sticks. I liked the colors that they had. And then another affordable one that I really enjoyed are the Milani ones. So good. I loved, loved, loved eyeshadow sticks. I just really liked simple eyeshadow looks, Believe it or not, this is how I go out in real life. I know I do a lot of eyeshadow looks on like Instagram and TikTok, but this is how I like to do my everyday makeup, and these are things that I like to use. These are my favorite eyeshadow palettes, or the ones that I reached for the most when I just want to do like a little bit more makeup than my norm. Of course, I'm always going to reach for the Too Faced Natural Nudes palette. It's just a really pretty soft glam palette. It has like the blush and bronzy shades, neutral shades, mattes and shimmers, and they all work really, really good. This will always be a staple in my makeup. Another palette that is new from this year is the Ciate London Brazilian Glow. It's very similar to that one. It just has so many more colors in it. But again, it has like those blush tones with like the bronzy colors, mattes, shimmers. It even has a topper in here that is literally a Space Cowboy dupe. It's called Golden Glow. It's literally a Space Cowboy dupe. You can tell I use that one the most in here. It's so pretty. It looks just like Space Cowboy. It's crazy. So like just getting this palette, you get Space Cowboy. They're also owned by the same parent company. So I'm like, is that the same eyeshadow? It's crazy. Also, this sultry mini palette from Anastasia for like cool tone looks, which I got a lot more into this year. This is a really nice palette. I really like it, and I actually like the size of this. It's a little bit less intimidating if you ask me, so I'm a fan of these like mini palettes. And then speaking of eyeshadow, let's go into some eyeliners that I loved. I love brown eyeliner. I have like this crazy obsession with it, and these are some that I loved from Revlon. These are their multiplayer liquid glide eye pencil. Oh my god, I have another one like that. But they have really pretty colors. They have like green, brown, gray, red, and they're so creamy. It's so crazy how creamy they are, but they stay in place, and they have a little bit of sparkle, which I actually really liked. I never thought I would like a sparkly like liner outer corner moment. I never thought I would do that, but this is the year where I did a lot of things that I never thought I would in makeup, and these are so pretty for that, and they're affordable, they're at the drugstore, they're accessible. I loved these. And then I have two high-end favorites, the Milk Limitless eyeliner in the shade Infinity. This was a go-to for me this year. This is my second one. It's not as creamy as the other ones, but it does not budge, so it is a little easier to kind of like manipulate with my angled brush. But I just really enjoyed this formula. The brown is really dark, it's almost black, but it's not black. So, and this is one that I just tried this week, but I'm adding it because it's so good. This is also a liquid eyeliner, but this is from Lancome. This is their Idole Lancome Drama Liquid Pencil, 24-hour waterproof. This glides on just like the Revlon ones, but this is matte, and it does not, it's waterproof and it doesn't transfer for me. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't budge, and it's the perfect brown color. I'm actually wearing this one today, so I am obsessed with this. I can't believe I just discovered it, just opened it. I'll be using this for the next month or so. And then for liquid liner, Lancome Lancome again for liquid liner. This is their ultra precise waterproof liner. It's Liner Idole in maple brown, syrup brown. I keep wanting to call it maple brown, syrup brown, but it's just like a thin liquid liner. As for mascaras, I liked, these are ones that really stuck out to me this year, and I already went through two of these. This is the Milk Rise mascara. It's a waterproof mascara. It really does hold my lashes up, and it lengthens, it volumes, it does everything. It makes my lashes look really good. This is my second bottle. And then for my bottom lashes, this is an absolute must. This is the Give Beauty Can't Stop Staring. I just love this for my bottom lashes, which I don't have on. Two other ones I really liked is the Lancome Lash Idole. This is good. I heard a lot of people talking about it, and it actually does live up to the hype in my opinion. I really do like this one. And then this is a random one. This is the Sunny's Face Lash Lift Mascara. It has a really cool applicator that I like, and for no makeup days, I don't know how to explain it, but this mascara is like the perfect mascara. I don't like chunky, weird mascara for like really light no makeup days, so this like runs through them evens them out. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so good. I love it. Moving on to lashes. I really stepped into cluster lashes this year. That's just like my thing. I just like to wear one cluster lash on the outer corner, and that's it. That is it. I got rid of the full straplish. I got rid of the full strip lash this year, and I don't see myself going back. I don't know, my makeup is getting a little bit lighter and lighter each year as I get older, and these were bomb. These are from Velour Beauty. These are their cluster lashes. They're so good. You guys have to get them. Look at, they're all used up. I need to get more. They have volume, hybrid, and classic. So good, and they're reusable, easy to. But ones that I don't have here that I wish I did to show you, I'll probably put a picture, is the Kiss press-on lashes. Those are crazy. I think I love those a little bit more than these, to be honest. There's just something about them, and I love that they go underneath the eyelash. But that was definitely a winner this year for me. I was obsessed with those when I had them. Setting spray, I'm not a huge setting spray person, but I do like to use some spray in between my makeup steps. And one that really stood out to me this year is this Makeup Forever Mist and Fix setting spray. I got this in PR in a mini, and I loved it so much and I used it so fast. So I went out and bought myself a full-size one, and I'm already almost out of this one. This is like my go-to spray that I use when I do my makeup. I love the finish of it. It makes my skin look like skin again after I put like layers of makeup on and powder. It just looks so pretty, and I love the scent. I reached for the Milani one a lot too, the Make It Last. So if you want to try an affordable version, I feel like this is the best at the drugstore. And I have different like versions of it as well. That's really cool that Milani does that. They have like the SPF version, the matte version, the normal version, the dewy version. So I love that they have all of those, and it is my favorite drugstore one. Let's get into some lippies. I didn't try that many new things, but I do have some favorites here. Moira had these Lip Appeal waterproof lip liners. They're not my favorite formula, but the longevity on these is really good, putting them up there and me using them a lot because of that. I also discovered Anastasia Beverly Hills lip pencils this year. They basically took over my MAC lip liners, and I love them. Deep Taupe and Cool Brown are my go-to. I love a wooden pencil. Like, nothing is gonna beat a wooden pencil. Funny enough, these are the only wooden pencils I have to show you right now. The next ones are Unexpected from Revlon. I got to work with Revlon a lot this year for UGC, and I got to try a lot of products, and I didn't have to post about them, but I ended up loving so many of them. And for instance, their Color Stay lip liners are so good. I love the color Nude, Chocolate, Raisin, Plum, and the formula is just so creamy, and these actually stay put really well as well. Now for favorite lippies, I did try some new stuff. Of course, all of my old lipsticks are my favorite as well, but these Revlon Color Stay Limitless Matte Lips, oh my gosh, these are so good. I love a matte lip. I'm not wearing one today, but I am a sucker for a matte lip because I overline my lips. I want them to last really long, and I feel like matte formulas just do that for me. But this one from Revlon is so good. They have so many colors as well, like 16, and what's really cool about these is they have the undertone on them, so you can really find out what undertones look good on you. This is a neutral one for me in the shade Upper Hand. From Freck Beauty, this is their Makeout Club Soft Blur Lipstick. These are so special. They really are soft and blurring and matte, and they feel really good on the lips. So I like the shade Shy Hottie. I love the sleek packaging. These are basically all of the ones that I would keep in my purse. Random one on my wild card is this Clarins lip stain. This is what I'm wearing today under some gloss, and I really liked this a lot. I naturally have really pink lips, but if you want that like really like popsicle lip or some color on your lips, this was so good, and I love the scent and taste of these. My favorite is the Violet Water. Finally tried Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow in a mini. I like the Mauve Glow the most, but I do like this formula. I discovered this year that I like lip gloss sticks a lot. A lot of brands came out with that. This included is one of those. And I really like that formula a lot because I feel like there's more pigment, there's more payoff, and it lasts longer than a lip gloss. I actually prefer those over lip glosses. Drama Matte from Lancome. Oh my god, they're so good. such good matte lipstick. I have the shade French Rendezvous and Mademoiselle Lupita. Love these a lot. This is an honorary mention. To be honest, I didn't wear this a lot, but I kept it in my purse a lot, and I would use it to just kind of like touch up my lips. But this is the original lip gloss stick, I think, and it's the YSL Candy Glaze. I love these so much. This is in the chocolate brown shade. I need to wear this. Actually, I need to keep this out because I want to wear this. But this is like no formula or like dupe or anything beats this one. I think the original is the best in this case. I love these. I have another one in my purse, but I like it better than like chapstick or something, or like lip oil. I love those so much. That is it. So those are all of my makeup favorites for 2023. Let me know if you guys tried any of these and loved them as well, or let me know your guys' 2023 makeup favorites. I would love, love, love to know. The next video is going to be my beauty hits and misses, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.